A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Game 40 is today, but first, we've got to finish up Game 30. Chatham and Cotuit resumed their suspended game this morning at Lowell Park, and it's time for the Manager Show with the Chatham acting manager, Jay Powell. I'm Jake Klein. Jay, you get the 7-2 win over Harwich last night. What did you think about that game from your team?
Played really well. I mean, for us, it really could not have worked out any better. We kind of scripted it out the way we wanted to pitch it. Our main goal was to have those guys back, obviously ready to pitch on Tuesday. Went honestly about as good as it could have. We swung the bat well, got some good hits. We took advantage of a miscue they had in that inning where they couldn't make the play on the fly ball. It was good. I mean, I was proud the guys played well and to get a win, and more importantly, the pitching lined up like we wanted it to.
I know we talked yesterday that for you would not have liked being scripted out and having set innings, but some of these players might like that better. How did you think it worked out in the end?
I think it was good. I mean, I'd like to have gotten Collins maybe another inning, but I sure didn't want to go extra innings, so it kind of worked out good. And I think they all, I think especially with summer ball, sometimes they do enjoy that being scripted out a little bit. So I think all of them threw the ball really well.
You had a home run from Ty Peoples last night. I know today will be his final day before he reports to Florida State. What, in your estimation, has he brought to this team?
Well, to me, he's a dynamic player. I mean, he's got a lot of pop. He's a good athlete. He can play multiple positions. He's brought a lot of versatility. Really, he's an outfielder, but we played him a lot at second base, and he's done a good job at second. And that's the thing about these guys. They come up here and they do stuff like that, and all it does is help them. If you can play multiple positions, that's a great thing for a coach. Because if you're hitting, you got a little options of where you can put them and where you can obviously slide in different guys at different spots.
What do you think the lineup looks like without him into the playoffs?
Well, it's going to be a little tougher. I mean, he's been good for us. So we've got we have some guys though that are going to have to kind of step up. We've got Harlan can play first and catch. Tyler can play first and outfield. So we got some guys that can do some different things. It gives us a little more flexibility. We can move Cam around a little bit, and getting Aiden Esserman in is going to help us too, because he can play multiple positions on the infield also.
Chatting with Jay Powell before the A's and Cotuit Kettleers resume Game 30 of the Cape League season on the final day of the Cape League regular season. Jay, what is it like filling out a lineup card that has Junior Lowacki and Ty Manolfi and Cole Johnson and Jack Gleason, who are all not here?
Right. You just got to make some subs, and it is a little funky to start in the third inning, but we're going to approach it like a 5-inning game basically, and yeah, we're able to slide some guys in. And just kind of replace them, and the only thing that concerns me a little bit today is pitching. We basically got 3 pitchers for 12 innings of baseball, and it's doable, but it depends on the first game really. If we can, Brady goes deep in this game and we're in good shape, then it just depends on how many we got to use today. So it's not unthought of to maybe see Cam Pruitt in the second game some. We've got guys available, but it's just pointless to throw Oliver Pudvar right now with having a playoff starting Tuesday. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. I mean, we're in a good shape. Thank goodness we took care of business Friday morning, and these games we can kind of play them, and get ourselves ready for Tuesday.
What do you hope to see from a couple of those pitchers, Austin Shirley, Derek Damaris, who you haven't seen before?
Well, we need to get them out there for sure, because you don't want the first outing to be in the playoffs, obviously. And both those guys have potential, like Shane did the other night, to help us. So the further this playoff thing goes, and hopefully we're in it to the end, we're going to need those guys. We're going to have them. So hopefully we can get them some innings today, and then have them on the back end of get them kind of ready for next week, the end of next week. So. That's the thing about this time of year. You're having to rely on some guys that you haven't seen a lot of, but both of those guys have a good track record. They both pitched some innings this year for their team, so we're gonna run them out there and see.
What's it like managing a 1-0 game where you've only got to play 4.5 more innings versus a regular 9-inning 0-0 game?
Yeah, it's for us right now at this point in the season, we like it. I mean, if it was a 2-inning game, I'd take it. But yeah, it's just it shortens the game a little bit, and you just treat it like a 5-inning game, and you're just up 1-0. So a lot of it's going to depend on Brady. See how long he can get us. Perfect world, maybe he can go 5, but you know, we're not going to do anything to put him in jeopardy. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. I mean, we got, like I said, we got a few options.
Brady Coe will be the first Chatham pitcher today, though he's really a reliever. A's and Kettleers coming up. There's Jay Powell on the Manager Show. Jay, thanks for the time.
Thank you.